I'm your host of the most, Local 23. You're joining me for Junior, Book 1, Chapter 13. Look what you made me do. You stare in horror at your empty evidence board. No, I don't believe it. All the proof I had is gone. Your body starts to shake and Caitlin puts you in her arms. Hey, we're gonna figure this out, okay? And disclaimer, by the way, I'm sick. Let's just think about this. The Alphas broke in while we were snooping around the old clubhouse, so they can have gone far. Yes, but they could have disposed of the evidence by now. I don't know. From what Mizumi's told us, they sound like the kind of people who like to play games. I bet they still haven't. I say we kick down their clubhouse doors and raid the place. That's not a bad idea. Tonight is a ceremony the school put together to honor them. If everyone's there, they won't be able to guard the house. But what if they brought the evidence with them? I just feel like they wouldn't leave the evidence unguarded like I did. What are you gonna do? Ask them for the evidence they broke into your apartment to steal? They're not exactly gonna hand it over. What other choice do I have? I have to get it back. I don't know, Mizumi. After everything you've told us about the Alphas, confronting them could be dangerous. Well, they messed with the wrong girl. I'm not letting them get away with this. Not without a fight. I am afraid that Mizumi is right. I don't know what the ultimate goal is, but I doubt the Alphas would simply leave you alone after everything. We must take the offense if we don't want to be crushed. You turn and gaze at your friends, worry lining their faces. Look, everyone. I know that a lot of bad stuff has happened to you already. I understand if you want to sit this one out. Are you serious? There's no way in hell I'm letting you go by yourself. Agreed. We're your friends, Mizumi. How many times do we have to tell you that we've got your back? And let's be real. You've helped us all so much. It's time that we return the favor. Your friends gather close and wrap their arms around you. Is this a group hug happening? I think a group hug is happening. I'm gonna smack you. This is so affectionate. You feel tears welling up your eyes as your friends surround you. Guys, I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. Just focus on getting ready to kick some alpha ass. What are we gonna do? We're waiting for her. Let's go. You arrive at the auditorium to find it packed with people. Cameras surround the front of the stage, streaming live video on large screens so that everyone can see the proceedings. Whoa, what's with all the buzz? Are they filming this? There are a lot of powerful former alphas. I'm sure they pulled out all the stops for the ceremony. You scan the crowd, but it's all guests, school officials, security guards hover all around the room. I don't see Nathan or any of the other alphas. Maybe they're backstage? Look, there's a guard by the stage door. You all watch the burly man standing stoically to the side of the stage. Let me guess it's the same guard from Perfect Match. Oh, look at that. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of us, but there are a lot of guards too. If we make a scene, we're out. Maybe that's our best hope. What if a bunch of us create a distraction so Mizumi can slip past? Caitlin frowns, taking your hand in hers. I don't want to send my girlfriend back there all by herself. I came here to help her. And I don't want you all to get in trouble. There must be some way to convince him to let us back there so Mizumi's not on her own. Wait, I have an idea. What if Mizumi tells the guards that she's Cassidy, and she needs to get backstage for the event? That's perfect. Mizumi could say we're her guests, so we wouldn't have to split up. I love this already. If Cassidy enjoyed impersonating me, let's see how she likes getting a taste of her own medicine. What do you think, Mizumi? This is a diamond choice. I'm really thinking. You know what? Screw it. Follow my lead. She's got the eye of the tiger. Let's do this. You square your shoulders and hold your head high. You try to imagine yourself as an alpha and strut towards the guard, barely giving him a second glance. As you move to pass him, he blocks your path. Name, miss. Name? Name! That's what I said. You don't know who she is? You work for her. I work for Alpha Theta Mu. Name, miss. Cassidy Marquez. Obviously. Obviously. The guard checks his list and nods. There's a message here for you. Nathan has the stuff and he's waiting backstage. Good. Great. I can't wait to see him. I still need that ID. And then you're good to go. Oh. They can use little plastic cards at the venue? How quaint. It's like we're back in the 50s all of a sudden. I don't have my ID card because it's on a chip in my thumb. My face is universally recognizable. I lose it constantly, so my manager has it. No, you wouldn't say it's on a chip in your thumb. Actually, you know what? No. Do you have a thumb chip reader? I've never even heard of something like that. Oh, I forgive you. It's not your fault that your technology is so outdated. You move to pass the guard and he blocks you again. Oh, god damn it, this guy's annoying. You don't want to say no to Cassidy Marquez. Trust me on that. Only, if she's such a big deal, why haven't I heard of her? Probably because... you're too manly to follow celebrity gossip. Caitlin snickers behind her hand as you bat your eyelashes at the guard. I'm mostly famous for being a socialite debutante, and you're totally my type. Stoic, burly, daddy would hate it. I have been told that I look like Ryan Summers in the right lighting. My ass, you don't even look close to Patrick Stewart in the right lighting or the worst lighting. Sit down and shut the fuck before I beat the shit out of you. It's gotta be pretty dim, though. Yeah, you don't say. About as dim as your IQ. I totally see it. You're my type, too. High maintenance. If I let you back there, will you go out with me after the ceremony? Oh yeah, that's definitely next on my to-do list. Right after this. The guard steps aside and you pass through the doorway. You used what your mama gave you. God damn it, I can't laugh or I'm gonna start coughing. Before anyone else can follow you, he blocks the way again. Hey now, I need my entourage. The guard flips his guest list towards you. It clearly says no +1s at the top. Son of a... then what the was the point of diamonds? Oh, Pixelberry. Someone tell me the difference between this and goddamn son of a... the one goddamn time I used diamonds. Unlike something that's urgently needed and we're like right at the, finale. Ooh, what's the difference? What are they here for? They're here to keep my look on point. You point to each of your friends as you struggle to explain why you have to take everyone backstage with you. This is my, social media photographer. I'm a nutritionist with a concentration in hors hairstylist, full-time on site for touch-ups. I'm security for shoes. Never lost a pair in 3 years of service. Oh god, you're all idiots. Jesus Christ, if this worked. Waterboy. She'd die of dehydration without me. Cell phone service provider. I'm done. I'm trying not to cough. I literally carry her cell phone. Professional hype woman, but I'm also studying to be K-City's lawyer. If K-City so much as stumbles into a patch of bad lighting, that's on me. I need to be with her at all times. The guard scuffs and shakes his head. I feel so silly now. I have to work today without any of this stuff. You clearly gave your manners the day off. Look, Cassidy, you've got 8 people behind you. I'll let you bring 1. Because you're cute. Thank you. Let's go, Caitlin. Yes. We're doing it. You grab her hand and pull her backstage before the security guard changes his mind. The door shuts behind Caitlin. We're gonna beat the shit out of Nathan. What are we gonna do now? I've got a plan, but we're going to need everyone and some supplies. Do you think you can get everyone back here without being seen? I did see a door that was locked from the side. I can let them in from back there. You whisper the details of your plan to Caitlin, then you split up. As the sounds of the ceremony echo through the curtain, you make your way further backstage, but there's no one around. You speed up when you hear a rustling noise. Turning a corner, you catch sight of Nathan leaning casually against the wall as if he's been waiting for you. Well, if it isn't Nancy Drew, I was wondering when you'd show up. Oh, you son of a... Whatever your game is, it's over. I know you're the one who hit Tyler's car. Yeah, I did. And that crash earned me the presidency of Alpha Theta Mu. Everybody was like, no, it's Bo. Eat it. But you're wrong, Masumi. The game isn't over at all. He takes a step away from the wall, revealing a trash chute. You suddenly realize that he's been clutching your evidence board behind his back. You're going to have a hard time making a case against me without any evidence. I think he'll be too fast for grab the board to reason with him. Listen, Nathan, you don't have to do this. The Alphas could be so much... You barely started speaking when Nathan turns and tosses the board in the chute. No! Something... Hey, guys, how does it feel to spend diamonds on that? And it's down the trash chute. Hey! Burn. Then everyone's like, yeah, spin your diamonds! You dash towards the trash chute, but the evidence is gone. Fuming, you turn on Nathan. Sorry, Toots. Just tying up loose ends. I don't understand. Why have me go through all the trouble of investigating the Alphas if you were just going to break it all apart? Wow, you really thought you were in control this whole time. Looks like our little investigative journalist is stumped. Well, you are kind of like Lex Luthor. Then why don't you enlighten me? What is all this for? Mazumi, you have no idea how dull life can get for me. Everything I've ever wanted, I've gotten. I've been forgiven for everything I've done wrong, no consequences ever. Wow, what a rough time you've had. Goodness knows how you survive such suffering. Sneer all you want, it got me thinking. How far can I push things? When I got to Hartfeld, it was my father who suggested I join Alpha Theta Mu to blow off some steam. When he was in school, he and a select alphas were initiated into some sort of club within a club. Let me turn this down just in case it's too loud. Their mission was to question the very notion of morality in order by exploring the boundaries of societal laws and norms. Yeah. Sebastian told me about your messed up inner circle. And that's just a fancy way of saying they were bored and wanted to commit crimes because they knew they wouldn't get in trouble. You and your cronies like taking risks, huh? Is that why you let me come so close to exposing Bo? What if I'd gone public with what I know? Bo was hard to control. He's been sloppy and covering his tracks. He was becoming a liability to the fraternity. So I pitted you two against each other. I told him that you suspected he was up to no good, and he started to target you to scare you off. If you exposed him, he'd be out of my hair. But couldn't he snitch on you and the others? Mazumi, please. I'm much more careful than that. There's nothing to tie me directly to the Alpha's pranks. The way I see it, this would be a chance to clean house. Weed out the weak links among us. But that didn't happen. No, instead you fell into our trap. Now we have you on the hook for the fire. There's nothing you can do. But why me? Why my friends? I don't understand what you've got against us that makes you want to ruin our lives. Oh, Mazumi, it is nothing personal. I just thought, wouldn't it be funny if one of Hartfeld's most successful students crashed and burned? I can see the headlines now. From undergrad author to disgraced delinquent. The truth is that you're just too trusting, Mazumi. You're so eager to please everyone and help them with their problems. It's just hilarious to watch you realize how naive you've been all this time. For those of you who spent diamonds on a Nathan relationship, get wrecked! Okay, you know what? I think I do understand. You're... miserable? Why is that even an option? And jealous, he's rich. What the hell is this guy jealous? I'm gonna go with messed up. I don't know what happened in your life to make you this way, but you're clearly working through something. You need help, Nathan. Oh, don't try the redemption story. Please, Christ, don't. I'll punch the screen now. Nathan's smile falters for a moment, but he quickly composes himself. You can say whatever you want about me. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I was able to orchestrate all these attacks against you and your friends, and I'm getting away with it. By the way, Bo is about to post a video of you at the side of the fire. You're done for. You might want to rethink that. I'm hoping it's Caitlin. You smirk triumphantly at Nathan as one by one your friends step out from behind scaffolding and curtains. A few of them have the video cameras from the ceremony slung over their shoulders, and the rest have their phones out recording the whole showdown. Cut the evil mastermind monologue, you knock-off Draco Malfoy. No one messes with my girlfriend. See this camera, Nathan? Your conversation just got broadcast to the crowd out there. You planned all this? Not as clever as you think, are you, Nathan? You thought you were trapping me. But tonight, you stepped right into our trap. Wow. Out of 13 chapters, finally, woo, the gang, Scooby and the gang finally pull one over on the evil mastermind who had everything set up from the beginning. Wow. I feel like I'm watching an episode of Scooby-Doo right now. Oh, I'm Nathan Sterling, and I'm going to do an evil monologue about everything I've done, because no one can touch me. And that's one of the main problems with villains. Have you learned from, like, let's see, every Bond villain ever? Evil monologues are never a smart plan. Think long and hard, Sterling. Can Mommy and Daddy pay for your way out of this mess? Oh, my pictogram story is going to be on fire tonight. Posted! Let's be sure to tag Bo in the video. I'm sure he'll love the part about being a weak link. I hope you're pleased with yourself. You're starting to get all sorts of notoriety now. I must say, I didn't expect these much from you bumbling idiots. Zig, please take care of my goddamn light work. At that moment, Dean Stafford and the crowd of people rush backstage towards you. Mr. Sterling, this is unacceptable. After all the support this school has given your fraternity. Wait, I can explain. Oh, yes. You're going to explain to the police. I'd rather Dexter the piece of shit, but whatever. True to Dean Stafford's words, the police arrive a few minutes later. After you give your official statement, you and your friends gather near the parking lot. Caitlin slinks up behind you and puts her arms around your waist, resting her head on your shoulder and swaying you gently back and forth. Hey, you badass saver of the day. Are you doing alright? You know, I'm already feeling a little better now that everyone has seen Nathan for who he truly is. I can't believe anyone could care enough to try and ruin someone's life. It's also arbitrary. Yeah, well, Nathan's just a jealous loser who can't bear it all. Or bear it. Even with all of his advantages, he could never be as awesome as you. You grin and turn your head to kiss Caitlin's cheek. Which we're in a relationship with her, but we barely kiss her on the lips. I don't get it, but moving on. well, he's certainly not as lucky in love as I am. Then again, who is? I'm just glad that everyone's okay and the alphas are finished. Thank you so much for your help back there. You and our friends executed the plan perfectly. Nathan didn't know what hit him. What can I say? I guess we're both super awesome. You wiggle around to face Caitlin and press your lips to hers for a long, tender kiss. The kiss ends and you hug her, sighing deeply. Look at that, Pixelberry heard me. What a night. I'm exhausted. Your other friends are crowded nearby. Abby points towards the parking lot. But Mizumi, you did it. Don't look now, but I think I see justice being served. Two officers pass by, escorting a handcuffed Nathan towards a police car. Reflexively, your face wrinkles in disgust, and you call him out. Oh, come on, Pixelberry. If you could do the artistic thing for Bloodbound, let us just see Nathan being put in the back of a police cruiser. Please? Nathan, how does it feel to lose? That's right, I beat you at your own game. Nathan flinches and lowers his eyes before disappearing into the police car. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. I put the Chevy to the levee when the levee was dry. Wow. Have you ever seen anything so satisfying in your life? I guess it's all over then. No more pranks. Well, Mizumi's name is cleared at least, but I wouldn't be so sure that this is over. The alphas are gonna hire the best lawyers money can buy. What? But we've got it all on film. Nathan admitted everything. James is right. From a legal perspective, Nathan is the only one really implicated here. A cough. Without any solid evidence, we've got a hard time pinning anything on the other members. Well, especially Cassidy. I can't believe Nathan trashed my evidence, and now we don't have any proof that he was behind the hit and run. No, there has to be something. Tyler did the alphas. Evan mentioned anything. Tyler? I'll turn and realize Tyler's missing. He was with us backstage, but I lost track of him after that. Guys, over here. Tyler jogs over across the quad. He's clutching something under his arm. Remember, a trash chute doesn't go immediately to the incinerator. I'm just saying. It goes down to, like, a place where they bag trash and escort it out. Tyler, where were you? Nathan just got arrested. Her nose wrinkles as she reaches your group. There are stains on his clothes. Tyler? No offense, but you smell pretty ripe. Sorry. I just spent the last 45 minutes digging around in the auditorium's trash room, and you'll never guess what I found. Oh, the evidence board, where you didn't need to collect all the clues. Yay! The evidence. Tyler, you got it back. He hands you the evidence board, and your stomach flutters with relief. You move to hug him, but catch a whiff and quickly reconsider. I just figured, after the stuff I did with the alphas, I guess this is my way of saying sorry. Tyler... Excuse me. I don't think Tyler needs to apologize. A lot of people, some people gave hate on Tyler, but look at this. This dude was really injured, right? He was controlled and manipulated. And I've seen some really good people be controlled and manipulated in their lives. So... I mean, this is his first screw-up. I mean, hell, Chris has done worse, James has done worse, Caitlin's done worse, everybody's done worse. The only thing he needs to really apologize to is Abby for what he did and the way he treated her. That's really the only person he needs to apologize to. He really didn't do anything, against us. I know people are going to be like, well, yeah, but he released it. Yeah, but he had good intentions. Again, he was manipulated to release James's thing. So I'm going to go with you don't need to apologize. I know you never would have done that stuff on your own. The Alphas have a way of messing with people's judgment. Tyler turns to James and Zeg. And I want to say an extra sorry to both of you. I'll personally talk to the Register and James Publisher and clear everything up. I've had some time to think, and I accept your apology, Tyler. I know you weren't acting from a place of malice. Yeah, we all make mistakes, but I appreciate that you're owning it up and working to make it right. I'm so relieved to hear that. I just want life to go back to how it was with my true friends. Watch his police car slowly pull away from the curb, driving off into the night. Guys, I want to thank you all for having my back tonight. I know I kept a lot of secrets from you this year, but you helped me through one of the scariest experiences in my life, and I won't forget that. Ah, Mizumi! What matters is that we're all okay, and now things can go back to normal. Yeah, normal sounds nice. Can it really go back to normal? Bo and Cassidy are still on campus. You take a deep breath as the cool night air hits. Despite your exhaustion from the wild events of the evening, you feel utterly at peace. Two months later. You rush around your apartment preparing for the end-of-the-year party Becca organized for your group. I can't believe we're going to party on the rooftop patio of Northbridge Grand Hotel. It's the best in the city. We get it, our apartment looks like bland, but you know what? I don't care, okay? That's how my room looks, okay? Caitlin steps out of the bedroom looking resplendent in her dress and swoops in to kiss you. Ready to go? Not just yet. I have to find something to wear. After all, it's gonna take some effort if I want to look as sexy as you do tonight. You smile and slip into your room, using your closet. Let me guess, we're gonna have just random... Oh! Okay. Cross my heart. Not bad. Tinkled. I know, as soon as it came out of my mouth, I'm like, what? Tickled pink. Ooh, glitter bug. Or wear this outfit. Let's see what I've got. Tonight has to be special. Alright, let's just do this quick. Sexy? Actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, it does look good. All done. I'm ready to party it up. Yeah, that looks good. I like the black jeans, Two of you make your way to Northbridge and ride the elevator of the tallest hotel all the way to the top. The elevator doors open and reveal a gorgeous rooftop patio with a breathtaking view of the city. Whoa, look at this place. Who knew we were here after the winter story? Abby hurries up to greet you with a glass of champagne. Come on, join the celebration. She ushers you over to a circle of chairs where a few of your friends are gathered and sit down next to Tyler. I'll catch up with you later, sweetie. You, James, and Zeg find chairs. Mizumi, you're finally here. Congratulations on your article in the Nightly News. Smile proudly and pull the creased edition of the Nightly News out of your bag and open it to your article and pass it around to your friends. From thrills to chills, my brush with Heartfelt Club's dark underbelly. Nice. Alright, Lois Lane, you're getting up there. With stories like this one, you'll be reporting for the National Times before you know it. Hopefully there won't be any more stories like this, at least not in our personal lives. But I am pretty pleased that our article is going over well. My readership is skyrocketing. I'm just glad I was able to make some lemonade out of this lemon of a year. You joke, but the article was what spurred Heartfelt to finish its own investigation and restore my grades. That's some pretty nice lemonade. How did your mom react when you told her you made the dean's list after all? Zeg laughs. She was excited, but she said I would always be the first on her list. Well, along with Sophia and my other sisters. Did someone say my name? Sophia swoops in and snatches Zeg's bacon-wrapped fig out of his hand and into her mouth. Wow. Wow. That's just mean. You don't take bacon from a man, okay? That's just, no, we need to talk. Too slow, big bro. By the way, I gotta peace out a bit early. Some friends of mine are going to be a party downtown. No problem. My number's in your phone in case you needed me, alright? Sure, I have listed you as embarrassing dork who is sometimes useful. That's fine. I have you as girl who eats caterpillars. That was one time. And 11 caterpillars. Ew, why? What? No. You ate 11 cat... Okay. There's something seriously wrong with you, girl. With an exasperated but loving smile, she gives him a soft, swift peek on the cheek before scampering off. I see the two of you are getting along, and is she gonna be okay by herself? Really? Yeah, after finally sitting down and hashing things out, we're getting along great. Only half our conversations end in arguments now. Half? For us, that's peaceful. Sophia is right about, well, a lot of things. Mom made such a big deal of me being the first to go to college, I let it go to my head. After Sophie told me to cut the macho crap enough times, I came to my senses. Instead of being a good resource like I could have been, I was interfering with Sophie's life and not letting her have her own college experience. I don't have siblings, but I remember how involved my father tried to be when I was a freshman. Make sure to try to avoid this. Or try this. It was kindly meant, but not very helpful. Is your dad excited now that your book's coming out? He texts me at least once a day to ask if he can order a copy. I have to keep telling him it won't be out for another 6 months. I'm still sorry I got the publishers on your case for breaking your contract. James sighs. I knew I was breaking my contract when I gave Mizumi and Renee my chapters, but I was insecure and wanted extra feedback. I hate to admit it, but I gave the alphas the knife they used to stab me in the back. It was my own fault, as it was yours. Oh, I hate being sick. You nudge James and give him a smile. At least it all worked out in the end. That's how you know you've got a publisher who really cares about you and your work. I can hardly believe it myself, but the response to my first chapter was so overwhelmingly positive that Polar Bear increased the initial print. I wonder what Bo Han would say if I thanked him for unwittingly boosting my career. You missed your chance to tell Bo. He dropped out. Really? When was this? A few days ago. Your article turned up the heat on Han family so much that instead of defending him, they cut him off. Cut him off? What do you mean, completely? Yeah. Trip was passing by the Alpha's clubhouse and saw a repo truck in the driveway. They took everything. And forget about tuition payments. Unless he can turn a profit selling flower crowns, Bo's not going to be a problem next year. Okay, what about Cassidy? I would feel bad for the guy, except I don't want to. Screw him. Alright, same. Now, I'm gonna go hit the snack table. What about Cassidy? As you finish your champagne, you walk over to where Caitlin and Beck are enjoying some appetizers. Hey. How did you book this thrift shop? How's the band holding out? Really well. We've all been called with Amara all the time. Yeah, it's like I never see you anymore with how much work and studio time you've been logging. Caitlin hugs you tightly. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. We had a lot of catching up to do, but it's all paid off. I'm pleased to announce that as of yesterday, TBD finished recording our first ever album. Oh, Caitlin, that's amazing. It can't have been easy having to re-record the entire thing. And Amara scrounged up some studio time at Guildhall, so Cassidy's scuzzy sabotaging beats are nowhere on it. It's like she never existed. I love it. Well, thanks to Mizumi, we never have to see her again. Yeah, after my article went public, Cassidy's parents withdrew her from Hartfeld for her emotional health. As long as I never have to deal with her again, I'm good. If nothing else, I bet a lot of colleges will think twice before admitting a girl involved with grade tampering. enough about Cassidy. Becca, how did you afford this awesome party? It's the perfect way to celebrate surviving this year. If you must know, my dad's footing the bill. He called last week when he heard I made it into Northbridge Law, and I pulled the abandoned daughter guilt trip card. How does that card work exactly? After 10 disappointments, get one rad party free? I'm sure Caitlin means to say, congratulations on getting into law school. Well, thanks to Mizumi's detective work, Northbridge Law offered me another chance to apply. Hey, you got in because of your own hard work. I just made sure you had a fair chance. Some time passes and you share drinks and conversation with the people closest to you. You end up relaxing on the wicker furniture with Chris, Sebastian, Zach, and Grant. So I have a lot to thank you for. Mizumi, one of the football recruiters read your article and gave me a call. He wanted to personally assure me that Bo's malicious prank hadn't damaged our players' chances. In fact, it looks like a lot of our players have a real shot at draft. Yeah, but what about you? Well, after evaluating a player, recruiters give them a grade that signifies their likelihood of getting picked for a professional team. Chris runs his hand through his hair and gives a bashful smile. And my grade was pretty damn high. Chris, how long have you been sitting on this news? I wasn't sitting on it. I'm still not sure whether I want to enter the draft this year or wait until after I graduate. Well, regardless of what you end up choosing, I'm so happy you have this chance. Before I get ahead of myself, nothing's certain. Even if a player enters the draft, there's no guarantee they'll get picked. Hey, after the year we've had, I'll take all the good news I can get. It looks like more is on the way. Let me guess. He follows Zach's gaze and spots Becca coming over with a delighted look on her face. My internet alert dinged. Nathan Sterling finally has a trial date, and Judge Margaret Renish is presiding. Becca stares excitedly at everyone's blank faces. That's a good thing? Sorry, I had to research Northbridge's legal community while perfecting my application. She's got a reputation as a long arm, as long as my arm, for being a real hardliner. Especially going against poor little rich boys who plead affluenza. I've read some of her sentencing remarks. She's a total badass. Oh, God. Yeah, affluenza for, killing people. Yeah, it works well. Sounds like Nathan's fancy defense lawyers are going to have their work cut out for him. It's not only that. The dean just put a press release about Alpha Theta Mu. Becca takes out her phone and starts scrolling. After Mizumi's article exposing all the shady going-on at Alpha Theta Mu, the schools put them on suspension. Good. With the administration breathing down their necks, they're going to have a harder time getting away with mischief. Well, I knew all this already. What? How? I didn't want to steal everyone's thunder, but I've got good news of my own. The beginning of Alpha's reparations involved a generous donation to restore the old clubhouse that Bo burned down. My project is back on track, and this time, I even get help to design the floor plans for the new building. Grant wraps his arms around Zach and plants a kiss on his forehead. I love you. I'm so happy for you. I just wish you told me I was supposed to dress up for something, for this shindig. Zach chuckles and snuggles closer to Grant. Oh, Zach, I'm happy for you. I'm just so... Your eyes start to fill with tears suddenly. Hey, what's wrong? You blink away the tears. That's just it. Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all. Somehow we all made it through this. Everything worked out. Yeah, we did. Thanks to you. He looks over your shoulder. And it looks like your girlfriend has come over to thank you personally. Don't mind me. I'm just here to kidnap my amazing girlfriend. Caitlin takes your arm and gently leads you a little ways off. Sorry. You've caught me having a bit of an emotional moment. Hey, you've earned it. Also, if I'm being honest, you've earned a little time to think about yourself for a change. Thinking about myself and my future. Sometimes that's scary. When I'm helping other people, I can put off thinking about what I want to do with my life. There are better ways to not think. She leans in close, her hair brushing your cheek. Becca told me her dad bought up the entire floor of the hotel along with the roof. So there's a handy place nearby we can not think together. Nope, I don't want to ruin it because I'm sick. I don't want to ruin it. Wait for the Diamond Edition. I'd rather stick around and hang out with everyone. We don't get to do that as often as we used to. No problem. Let's head back. You make your way to the railing and stare out over the glittering city as the sun dips closer towards the horizon. You feel a sense of peace wash over you, and you look to your left and your right and see that all your friends have joined you at the railing to take in the spectacular sunset. This really was a wild year. You can say that again. But it wasn't all bad. Even when we all felt knocked down, we still had each other. Did you get knocked down and you got up again? We hosted our first Thanksgiving. I kept in touch with Amara and wrote a great new song. My sister and I are closer than ever. Well, I learned not to take criticism so seriously. I learned how strongly I can be when I'm really challenged. I've stood up to my father, and I've never felt free, though. Regardless of what happens, we will never stop learning and growing. You take a deep, happy breath as the sun sinks below the horizon and colors start to dim. Just before you turn away, your cell phone rings. Hello? What? Really? Friends gather around you as you hang up the phone. Mizumi, are you okay? That was Fagnus Magazine. They read my article and they offered me a summer internship. What does your future have in store for Mizumi and her friends next year? Find out in the senior. Oh, thank God. So, apparently Junior only got one book. Ha ha! I'm sorry, but yeah, they could only drag that out for so long. Well, I love it. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I fell in love with Freshman back with Professor Vasquez and things like that, but let's be honest, at the end of the day, they've kind of drug things out. This actually book was actually pretty good. It had a little bit of Scooby-Doo suspense and drama and things like that, and that's what I feel like. I feel like this is Scooby-Doo and the gang. But I enjoyed it. But yeah. I mean, now they're gonna, start having real life drama, real life consequences, real life things like that. So I'm actually looking forward to them. So without further ado, I thank you all for viewing. We're done with chapters for today. I'm gonna rest for a little bit because, like I said, I am sick. I will be transferring a couple videos over from Twitch that we live streamed about a week or so ago. Head down the description below. Our links to Twitch are down there. That's where we mainly live stream. I still do chill streams and a few other streams on YouTube, but mainly all streaming materials that are hardlined are mostly on Twitch. So feel free to go over there. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Here it is. Head over to the description below. Links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. It's greatly appreciated. Just a little bit here and there goes a long way to support me and my channel. It also goes for Diamond Editions. It goes for new content, new games, any and all things. And it helps to at least let me survive, basically, if you guys are willing and able. I really haven't asked much up until now, but, some people were like, I didn't know you had a Patreon or a GoFundMe or a Streamlabs or any of that. So people were kind of surprised. And it's like, I've had it for years. I just don't typically, I typically am a prideful person that don't sit there going, please donate! But, I mean, it does help. It does help bring, content and everything out. With that being said, once again, thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you all in the next video. Peace.